I'm here at the University of Ottawa in Canada to talk to entrepreneur and scientist Andrew Pelling, creator of Pelling Lab, a biological foundry of creativity where curiosity leads to groundbreaking ideas in cellular biology.
My name's Andrew Pelling. I'm a professor at the University of Ottawa and I run the Pelling Lab. The original idea was that it should just be a place where you can kind of gather creative, curious people and let them explore, investigate the natural world in whatever way they kind of wanted to. This sort of curiosity led to all sorts of discoveries.
So this is the Pelling Lab.
So we're fundamentally just kind of interested in life and biology, how you manipulate it, how can you control it.
This part of the lab is sort of more molecular biology. Manipulate DNA, bacteria.
We were sort of interested in how you might regrow body parts. There's this movie, Little Shop of Horrors, where there's this creature, Audrey 2, which is this plant that eats people. We started wondering, could we grow Audrey 2 in the lab? As unlikely as it seems, this process of growing Audrey 2 led to some major discoveries that you could use plant materials, cellulose, and fibers from plants as a material for repairing the human body. Material and product that can solve problems for people who are suffering from disease or damaged tissues from an accident.
Electronics bench, prototyping devices. And when you're exploring ideas, you need custom devices and things that you need to make. Contrasted with this is an organ bath system for keeping like hearts and lungs and things like that alive.
I don't think of myself as an artist at all. I'm a scientist. It really distresses me when I hear any sort of investigator, an artist, scientist, whatever, saying, I can't do that. And I think a lot of times these things are kind of arbitrary, these rules we invent for ourselves.
Like this is a good example. It's an incubator for growing fish cells. So got a little Lego woman on top, and this is the critical part of the whole device. If you're encouraged to sort of play, that learning process becomes much easier.
Feeling like you're breaking the rules, yeah, that's like my my guidepost. If I feel like I'm following the rules, I'm doing something wrong.
Found a skeleton, literally the skeleton in the closet right here. When they see something like this in a dumpster, the first people they call is me. Dr. Pelling, do you want a skeleton? Absolutely.
I think that's the most valuable thing people are learning here. It's not the specific techniques of how to grow a cell or genetically modify something, but it's really actually how do I think about problems.
I think my favorite room, the lab got to a point where you couldn't see the floor anymore. There was so much crap everywhere. Now it's like organized junk, right? Like say if you need fans, we have like every fan in the universe. It's hard to get funding, and there's got to be some things that we can build ourselves. It might take longer, but I'm training them to be independent, to build with their hands again.
I demand that you be curious, that you ask questions and explore. I think the lesson we keep learning from cellular life is how robust it actually is. It's remarkable what we can do to these systems, and yet they still grow and they still function.
So, yeah, we'll see where curiosity takes us.